Okay, traders. Hey, this is Luke from Breakout Trading here, and I hope you had a good trading day, a good Monday, the first day of the week. I like to start my Mondays off strong because statistically, Monday is my worst day of the week. Friday is the best day of the week, and you can monitor all that information in a program called Trader View. View spelled VUE. Um, .com. It is pretty cool and it's free. So you can monitor your best days, your worst days. Typically Mondays stink for me. So I had a good Monday. Hopefully that's an omen of a good rest of the week, or maybe it's a reverse and a bad rest of the week. But uh, this is a TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim. I just traded some options real quick. Really was just testing them out more than anything else. But Roku made 44, SGMO traded 15, and SPY. I think I lost 25, total of $33 on there. But the big gains came from obviously my TradeNet account. And oh yeah, on top of gains or losses and things of that nature, we're gonna continue to go through that, but we're also gonna keep track of the text alerts because I think it's worth it because our text alerts are sometimes like incredible. Sometimes there's just nothing out there and they're just and I keep it pretty safe on the stop loss side in case there is something risky, and that'll all be shown today when we do go over the text alerts. But let's go over the trades that I picked today and why I picked them, and what made me decide to get in at what point. So today, clearly my topic of the day was subconsciously it was Roku. And but once we did the morning pre-market scan, SGMO, I loved it. It was, tell you, and let me explain to you why. This is why I loved it. It was the top stock on the Nasdaq most advanced list in the morning. Uh, so it showed up there. Boom. That's one big like, hey, this is the most advanced stock on the Nasdaq on Nasdaq.com. So what is it, boy? What is it? Timothy's trapped on a well? Even though my dog's a girl. Here, this makes it easier. Boom. All right, so that's from this morning. I don't know why it took so long to load there. SGMO was the top one. Then you had PRVL, which it had almost no volume, and so it wasn't that. And then SYMC, I was already keeping an eye on. TVIX, I'm always keeping an eye on. And then after the fifth one down, I don't really pay much attention. I'm really mostly focused on the top five. But SGMO, since we had already been looking at it, it had been popping up on Trade Ideas as I think it was the top gainer in the morning. I think it was. I don't think AX, this one nor the other one was there this morning. Oh, OASM was there for sure, but XPSP, this one was not here. XSPA was not there. So it was already on the top of my list on two levels. Now, that doesn't mean I'm necessarily just going to trade you because you're on the most advanced. I want to know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I like to know news. But before I went into that, I said, where's SGMO's pivot points? Because it was opening at about $13. So we went ahead and we looked at, I'll find it. All right, hopefully it doesn't take forever. We looked at the pivot points on SGMO, and there we go. And everything just lined up so beautifully. I like to go to stockcharts.com, put in predefined range. I like to put it at 1 year so I can physically see, not just read the 52-week high, and then add pivot points. So the chart updated, and keep in mind that this was opening at about $13. So immediately, I'm like, if this goes to 1240, I'm scooping this up because it's going to bounce off the pivot point. And if you watch the video of today's trading, that's exactly what I did. On the way down, I just kept buying because I knew it was gonna bounce off this pivot point. And if you look at the chart, that's exactly what it did in the morning. It just shot down, boom, hit the pivot point. Right here, we're at 20, 23, I think is the lowest it went. Um, and you can give yourself a 20-cent spread on both sides when it comes to a pivot point, but this was really like almost dead on. Then it bounces up a little bit and then comes down and hits the pivot point to the T. 1229. The pivot point's 1228. So not only does it make a double bottom, it just takes off, like a bat out of hell. So I was really heavy in that. We put that in the text alerts, and it was just a great play. I bought options in it as well because when I seen that formation, I said it doesn't get much better than that. You got the double bottom, the pivot points, the most advanced, already up 15%. And why was it up again? I don't even remember why it was up. It was up. SGMO. Matter of fact, we didn't even look at why it was up. It was just up, which is unusual for me. Usually I like to see a stock up for a reason, but potentially. Oh yeah, we did look at this one, the hemophilia. I couldn't remember what that meant. Um, yeah, but there really was no significant news on this one. Did it come out with earnings or what? Doesn't even look like it came out with earnings. So interesting. But that was my top pick. My second top pick was Roku. I knew it was gonna cross over into man. I knew 101. I didn't think it would go to 102.50, but it was at like 98.7, 98 at the open. I owned the options in this, and then I bought stock as well. Um, and then finally, last but not least, we traded the TVIX. The market today I love days like this. What I see, and I don't know if you see it, but I definitely see it here, is sort of in a little bit of an ascending triangle, maybe a descending, maybe an ascending wedge, but definitely more of an ascending triangle. Or it could be a double top. It depends. I really need to see this side come back up to this level here. But in terms of the market, that's just the VIX. Oh yeah, that is. It looks very similar to the TVIX, obviously, but what I'm seeing for sure, a little bit of a descending wedge. You can kind of definitely, you can kind of definitely see it. If I blow this up here, yeah, you got the top here, and then kind of like the bottom, or it's a descending triangle. It looks more like a descending triangle, I have to say, than and a descending triangle always shoots, well, technically shoots to the downside. So I might make another play today if it crosses this line here. And I'll buy some more TVIX stocks, but probably not. I have to work on. Oh yeah, tonight. Don't miss Breakout Trading. We are having a class tonight. This is course 2 of Breakout Trading's Day Trading 101 course. There's 15 courses within the class. So tonight is course 2. So if you missed course one, it's somewhere on my page on my channel. Just look for course one, a day trading or orientation. Tonight will be on candlesticks, and yeah, don't miss out. But not bad. Up almost a grand in about an hour and a half. I mean, where else are you gonna do that? I gotta be honest. There came a point, and I don't mean to seem conceited because I've been there, but I sometimes go into a place like whatever, a restaurant or and I'm like I want to help those people. Like I know you're probably only making less, New York State's $15 an hour, but out in the suburbs they can pay you like 10 or 12. And I'm like, I want to help you because I can teach you this. I can teach you this. You can learn this. The concepts are very simple. And even if you can't figure it out right away, I'll do the text alerts. Just follow the text alerts. And I always put what my favorite text alert is. And if I say pick of the day, that means that's probably what I'm going to play. And let's say you're getting text alerts and you don't know what to do with it. Just come on. Just watch me. I'm either live on YouTube, I'm live on Facebook, or I'm live on the 0 second delay stream that you get if you sign up. If you sign up, there's like a bunch of different packages below. Um, and if you're going to sign up for the one-on-one mentorship, make sure you contact me first because I don't know how long after this video came out you're actually seeing it. But you make sure you contact me first, please, with a message. My Facebook page should be below, but if not, it's facebook.com/walls plural, from the street. So facebook.com/walls from the street. And where that name actually came from is we were going to start a charity, like a Robin Hood style charity, if you guys know the charity. Not the app. There's actually a charity called Robin Hood, and they try to take money from Wall Street investors and help the homeless or the ill or whatever the heck. So Walls from the Street is a play on words, is literally you know, giving people, homeless people on the street or walls to live in with money from the street. It's a big play on words. I don't know why I even just decided to try to explain that, but all right. So that being said, let's go over the text alerts real quick. Other than I didn't, unfortunately, I forgot to put in my Roku. But if you were watching, I
Up on the
was
Nasdaq Most Advanced.
Let me see if it has news or something. And now it's falling below the VWAP, but it has a very similar formation. Okay. Anyway, um, that's weird. Um, so text alerts today. All right, let's start at the very top. Breakout trading. Good morning, crazy weekend. I hope everybody, yeah, and I hope everybody's doing okay. This is around the time of the California earthquakes. Breakout Trading University live Monday, July. If you would like to sign up for Breakout, I don't know where that came from. And then, okay, so the first one I recommended was SNSS, and this one didn't execute, or it did it execute. Let's check. Um, SNSS. My suggestion was to buy it if it went over 80 cents. And it looks like, or at 80 cents, at 80 cents. So at 80 is different than over 80. So right here, it's at 80. Yeah, you would have got stopped out on this one at 74. So that is one fail. So that is one bad one. Let me just, we're going to keep track of all this stuff. Give me 2 seconds here. Okay. So here's a calendar. So we have, nope, we have SNS. That's one loss. 4 cents was the loss on that one. Okay. All right, boom. Let's see what the other text alerts were. Okay. Uh, SNSS. Next one was SGMO, but this one said buy. I wanted to, this was to buy over the highs. So that one would have been a no execute. SGMO. SGMO. So that was buy over 1381. This one would have been a no execute. So that sometimes happens. Actually, that happens more often than not. You'll get a no execute. Um, one no X. All right. Alrighty, righty, righty. Now, for example, like stocks like SNSS that I'm like unsure of, and it's first of all, it's below my range. That's why I gave it such a tight stop loss. It's not something that I would normally pick. Um, okay, let's see what else we got. SNSS, SGMO, that's a no execute. Um, OASM, picked by Luke. I could tell you this is another no fill. This was entry point 210. Um, so that is, where is it? OASM. It never went down to 210. I don't believe. No. So that would have been no execute. So that's another no execute. Let me add that. Two no executes. One loss. And then what else we got? And then we have SGMO, entry point 1240. That is an execute. This is the big winner of the day. So that's one winner. One win. So you got one loss, one win, and I think you got one more no execute. OASM taking off, enter over 281. It never went back over 281. So that's another no execute. So three no executes, one loss, one win. Nothing to write home about, but you could have made a lot of money on SGMO to get in at 1240 and sell out at 1350, 1365, 1370. You could have made some nice gains for sure. So that is three no execute, and the win was dollar 1 point plus. So pretty good day, pretty good text alerts. Save that, and that's it. Tomorrow's another day. Again, we have at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight the Breakout Trading University candlesticks will go over, and kind of candlesticks that will go over. Just real quick, since got you here, you will be going over what is a candlestick. Japanese candlestick, candlestick formations, candlestick types, candlestick patterns, and reversal patterns. Um, all right, guys. It's been fun. It's always great to make $926 in about an hour, and now I have the rest of the day to do whatever I want. take that back. It just started raining. If you're in New York, yeah, but it looks like this is not going to last very long. But anyway, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. This is Luke from Breakout Trading. I am out.